Hey guys, Ethan Dude Guy here. I am back with the series of Redstone tutorial. Last time, or this is sort of the next part of the series I'm moving on to. I'm gonna be showing you how to make so-called circuits and latches and gates out of what we learned before. Now, just the components, which were the redstone repeater, redstone torch, and redstone dust. So we're going to be learning how to use those and making awesome circuits. So, I'm re-recording this because I freaking failed miserably. And that is not something good to do on a recording. And yeah, but we're going to start off with the basic gate. So what I'm going to be doing this episode, the sort of plan for this part of the series is in the first episode, I'll go over latches and gates, and I'll explain that in a second. Then I'll go over how to use them in regular circuits, or well, I'll show you what they could be useful for in making some sort of redstone contraption or mechanism. Um, and then I will be going over probably little bit of sort of advanced stuff with this stuff. I might just get into the basics of more components, or maybe keep going over previous components such as the daylight sensor, maybe weight pressure plates, and maybe show how things like that, how they could be used. But this episode we're going over latches and gates. Gates and let's see, what's the best way to explain this? A gate is something that has an input or inputs, and an output or multiple outputs. So the basic gate I've started out here, don't worry, the others aren't this simple, really, or they aren't just like this. Basically, your input-output one has one input, one output. If the input here is true, which would mean on, then the output is true. If the input is false, like it is now, where this lever is, then the output is false. You know, as you can see here. It's really simple. Now we're that's such a simple gate. Now this was the invert cell we were going over before, but technically it's called an invert cell. But if you really want to be the technical guy about it, or technical gal, whatever did you out, I want all respect for all my subscribers. This is basically the NOT gate. I should probably write these down as signs saying what they are. So this was the input slash output gate. And just remember these are all gates. And this one is the NOT. Even though it's counted as an invert cell, if the input is true, the output is false. If the input is false, the output is true. Invert cell again. Let's see. Then I'll go over the OR. These are all the basic gates. There will be more complex I'll go over in this episode. This is the OR gate, and basically, if one of these inputs, the other input, or both of them are on, then the output is true. But if none of them are on, then the output is false. And then we got, let's see, we have the NOR gate, which is basically the opposite of an OR gate. If one of the inputs is on, both of them, or the other one, then the output is false. And if none of them are on, then the output is true. So yeah, sort of like an invert cell with two inputs. Very basic. Now I'm going to show you two gates here. This one is going to be our AND gate. This one's going to be our NAND gate. So let me actually spell these out on a sign so you know what I'm talking about when I say NAND. Negative AND gate. Actually, that's something I should tell you about. The N in these are sort of, well, this other than the N here, The NOR gate and the NAND gate, the N there is negative. It means negative. It's the opposite. But this is basically our NAND gate. A negative AND gate, which I'll show you the AND gate here in a second. And I'll build more on that, don't worry. But if one of the inputs is true, or one of the inputs is true, then the output is true. If none of the inputs are true, the output is true. But if none of the inputs are true, or if both inputs are true, then the output is false. And that's your basic NAND gate. But now the AND gate is a little bit different, but basically the same thing. Even though it's a bit weird, but this is the basic AND gate. Why is it called AND? Because both of the only way it works is if both of these inputs are on. So if one of them is on, the output is false. If none of them are on, the output is false. But if both of them are on, then the output is true. And I'll go over another episode how these can be used. Let's see. So that is the AND gate. Trying to remember what's next. Let's see. Went over those. Now I'm gonna go over some fairly complicated gates. I really do mean complicated. This one here is the XNOR gate. And I'll show you how to spell that in just a sec. Once I actually finish building it. Oop. This is the XOR gate. Exclusive. That's the X means exclusive OR gate. Oops. And it's an exclusive OR. So how does this work? Well, if one of the inputs if none of the inputs are on, then the output is false. If both of the inputs are on, the output is false. If one of the inputs is on, such as this one, the output is true. I'll show you here with the other one too. It works. I'll show you like that. So that's your XNOR gate. This is a little bit complicated. If you're having trouble with this, don't feel bad because this is a little complicated, but not too complicated. This is a series meant to teach noobs how to use Redstone, or well, Redstone noobs, or maybe beginners to Minecraft. I don't know. This one is called the XNOR gate. That's a bit more of a title. Longest title I've ever seen, that's for sure. Let's see, I'm trying to remember how this one works, or how to explain this one. Let's see, so I know how to write it. It's XNOR like that. Exclusive, not OR gate. I think so basically, if none of the inputs are true, then the output is true. If both of the inputs are true, then the output is true. But if only one of them is true, then the output is false. And it's sort of the exact opposite of the regular XOR gate. So these are all of our... Oh wait, there's still one more I forgot to go over. This is more of a latch. But I don't really entirely know how to explain what a latch is. It's just another type of gate, basically, if you really think about it like that. But this is the RF NOR latch. It's basically a memory cell. So this input is staying on, and this input is staying off. If I press this button, now this input is on, this input is off. I'll do that again. Only with the button on that side. And you can keep switching between like this, and it keeps the memory of which one was on last. So that is the RF NOR latch. Like that. If you really want a compact version of that, I'll show you real quick here. These are sort of all compact versions of it. This is actually, there's one more thing after this I want to show you. So basically, way of making a compact version. I saw this on YouTube. It's not my design at all. Forgot who it was because I'm an idiot like that. But this is a compact version. Turn that one off. This output is true, like that. But if you turn that button on, this output is true, and that output is false. Basically the same thing as I was showing you before. And then we just got basically what's called a rapid pulsar. It does exactly what you think it would. Gives off pulses rapidly, pulses of current. You basically connect it all up like this, and it just flashes on and off. And if you want to be able to control that, it makes those noises because the torches are burning out constantly. But if you want to stop it, go ahead and do that. Or you could even have it on the side like that to turn it off. But this is a rapid pulsar, and here's our output. So let me just hold on. Compact RSNOR, and this one is a rapid pulsar. Did I spell that right? Pulsar, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm just a bit tired. It's a little late. Like this, I can put here, turn it off like that, and I can just flip the lever again, do that. Those are all our gates. Let's just go over that one more time. So we got the in and output, which is basically a lever like this. We got our NOT, an invert cell. We have the OR gate. We have the NOR gate. We have the NAND gate. We have the AND gate. And the XOR gate, which I showed you before. We have the XNOR gate. Did I already say XNOR? That's the XOR. This is the XNOR. Exclusive negative OR. Excuse me. We have the RSNOR latch. Wait, that's the wrong one. It doesn't. That's the other thing. It doesn't mess it up if you press the wrong button. See, it doesn't mess it up at all. Still keeps the memory of the last one. Here's another compact version, like I showed you. And then we have our rapid pulsar. That is how many gates exactly. My KPS can come just get around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 different freaking things. And there's also one other thing I want to show you that sort of counts as a latch. It's the old style of doing a repeater. Before, because a long time ago, back in like alpha version of Minecraft, the very early versions of Minecraft, this repeater here, there was no block like that. There was no such thing as a repeater. So you basically would have, this would be a repeater. It would have some delay in it, like that. The input, it stays the same. That would be in what some redstones call an old school repeater, like that, which replaces this. But you could not put more delay into it unless you hooked up a bunch up together, and it was really really tiring to put up a bunch like that, I guess. I have only been playing Minecraft since 1.2.5 came out, but that's 9 different gates slash latches. I'm gonna end this episode because it was really long. Let's see if I can crack my fingers. Not sure if you heard that, but I had to crack my fingers because I've been freaking been on the computer all day. And I need to, except I did the mile today in PE. And it's Friday. So if you guys are having a good Friday, like this video because I want you to, and because I don't have many likes on my videos, and any likes helps and gets videos more popular. But yeah, thanks for watching, and bye.